Greetings, mortals. I am Natus, one of the rulers of the underworld, or specifically the ruler of Manga Hell, and today we'll be reacting to the newest chapter of Welcome to Demon School, Iruma Kun, chapter 258, titled Rogue Monster. And my god, the implications of this on the Six Fingers group are immense. I'll get into it while I react to it. So yeah. Anyways, we start this chapter off with uh, Subnox looking Balam looking at Subnox like sleepy as he's also like patting his hair. As then Balam, I'm guessing, puts the two Kohais with Subnox as he puts them in a grand cocoon for their protection. As Balam tells them all to just wait here as the narrator says the master has arrived. As in the next panel, we have Balaam approaching Chingatoi, who is currently being wrapped up in vines. As then we have Balaam starting to speak, saying, "A toy. Care to explain why you assaulted a student?" So yeah, he is definitely suspicious of that, as we can all tell. As then we cut to a toy there, as he has a giant grin on his face, and the toy's like, "Rank chat," which is 8. The gargoyle, Balam Sichiro. I can't believe you're the one who showed up. For real, I'm so surprised that. As then we get a panel of them being more far away in distances. As then we have Atori say, "I'm so super happy," as he immediately shows up next to Balam with his hand right next to right below Balam's neck, as he looks like he's going for the neck attack. But luckily, Balam is able to move backwards to avoid the attack just in a second, as he then jumps away for a safe distance. As Atori's like, "This guy," as we see some of his hair being cut. So even if you don't want to say the 8 fingers rank 8, they can at the very least be stated at high 7. Anyways, then we have Balaam analyzing Atoya, but he's like, "He was really trying to slice my head off just now. There's no doubt he's definitely an enemy." As then we see Atoya looking back at him in this cool motion, as then he immediately jumps towards him. It's like, "Yeah, I made up my mind when I first laid my light eyes on you. I said to myself, if I'm going to fight anyone, Bubbles, it's gotta be him." As he slams one hand into the ground as Bomb dodges it, as then the ball just dodges it as Atori just hits the ground repeatedly. And then we have this lustful and happy expression from Atori as Atori's like, "Because you have such a ruthless gaze." And then we have Atori explaining to himself as they're like, "Those hands that gently cradle living things could also crush them with ease." And as then we have Atori saying, "You have the eyes of a merciless man." As also while he's talking that we see like a panel of Balaam's hands being like cradling like a little cat by the looks of things, and then a shot of him crushing something. As Balaam's listening this, as then we have a toy saying, "Hey gargoyle, what's your wicked face like?" As Balaam is the toy is now completely close to Balaam as Balaam's trying to block as much space as he can. As then we have a toy saying, "Will you crush your enemies or destroy all around you? What desire will you succumb to? I haven't been a clue, but I'm sure you'll be amazing." As we have a close up of a toy's eyes, where actually has like one of those like especially off backs there. There's he's saying it like I think it's some kind of weird spider-like creature, which yeah, we'll get into that a little bit later. So yeah, I guess Satori now really wants to just find out what exactly Bomb's wicked face is, which does make me wonder if we're actually gonna see it. Potential foreshadowing for the future? I don't know, but we could see it. As then we have Atori be like, "If you as then we have like a whoosh go as we see Balam actually use one of his feet to go there to cut a toy which it didn't attack Atori's hand, but it did slice through Atori's hands. As Bomb's like, I'm nothing like you. As then we have Atori like flickering in the blood that came from his hand. As then we have Balam and Atori walking all badassly, and sounds like he's stepping closer. As then we have Atori saying, "But we are the same, me and you." As then they go for a slice, and we see like, these very kind of cool panels with them both like kind of paralleling each other. Which just made me wonder that was the reason why Atori was chosen, because let's be real here, for the whole infiltration mission, Atori was a terrible pick of all of them. Like, even though we don't know much about the rest of the teacher, rest of Six Fingers, I feel like anyone but Atori would work way better than he did. Except maybe the skeleton, because I think he was the most impatient in the water park, but that could just be him not being a very patient individual. But anyways, back to the chapter, as then we have Atori Black. We are demons! As then he goes into Balam's head, and then that actually does, I think the rips Balam's mask in two, as then we see like that, Balam's teeth, as we, that wounded area, as he also has a bit of a scratch there. As then we have Balam saying, I may be a demon. As then some plants start to wriggle from Atori's other hand, the hand that was cut, or I think it was a different hand. Yeah, from the same hand that was cut. As then we have from there a giant plant face being grown that just slams down and crushes Atori. As Bomb's like, but I'm also one hell of a teacher, which is true. Pretty much a fan favorite. I feel like he might even be a fan favorite of all the teachers. So yeah, I mean, again, I think the students wouldn't like Bal much because I think they find him creepy and stuff. But in terms of teachers themselves, he's a pretty solid teacher. So yeah, and as then we have Balam grabbing the half of his mask. I'm not sure if those masks are one of those things where they can just be put halfway, even if it's broken. Like, you put it on left side and will stay there, or if it's something that has to be put together. But I feel like it could. But I'm guessing maybe it can be put together. But I'm not sure. Maybe he just grabs the pieces because he wants to fix it later. Anyways, there are bomb saying enemies who are aimed for our treasure will receive the most gruesome education. Which actually is something that was foreshadowed when the Atori and Balam were first talking. Well, Shia was also there when they were first talking, where at the end he was like, yeah, these two are suspicious, so if they ever try anything or hurt our students, they'll get a gruesome education. So yeah, as Balam's saying this, we also see like Atori on the ground or crushed. And if you think this is over, then no, it's not over. As then we have Balam going on his phone and typing a few as then Balam's like, this is Balam. Yes, please contact border control patrol. As then we see some silks coming or behind Balam. As then we see behind Balam, Atori they're laying as a bunch of swirling silks surround Atori's body. As then we see those things starting to be ripped. As Balam's like, Fred? As then from that we start to get like a hand popping out. As then we see two extra hands up coming from the same side, like this. As then we see from that Fred, a toy raising up as he has four extra arms coming from him. As Balam is looking at this, as Balam's like, that fat and that many arms. As we see a spider that I'm being told is a Japanese spider. So yeah, I get implication. As then we have Balam looking and I'll be like, I've never heard of this. There's no such thing as a spider demon. As then we see a toy rising up, going on one of those, those like fences they have for safety. As he looks all grinning as he has his hands out. So yeah. Now, this is actually a very interesting thing to hear that there apparently are no spider demons. Because Bombs Legend said there is no such thing as a spider demon. I guess they're spider monster demons, but nothing like an actual, they are spider animals, but not actual demons. Which kind of surprises me, since I'm pretty sure spider demons are like one of the more famous types of demons out there, but yeah. So, this has a few implications. Now, I heard in some translations that apparently Balaam said there aren't any anymore, like they are extinct or something. But I'm guessing by this they are probably just that's supposed to be the thing. Like they are not anymore. Like they are spider demons, but not anymore. But yeah, it's kind of weird on that front that spider demons are something that's not anything anymore. Which I'll be honest, I'm kind of surprised again because I would think that like those spider women are things. Like they have lower hand half is a giant spider, but in the upper half. Maybe that other girl is gonna be that as well. I mean, that other girl did have, I think, have a very similar tail to a toy, so maybe she's gonna also be a spider demon, but with her lower half being that. I mean, I would say it makes sense if you really think about it, but also I think the whole, being there for clothing store as girls were trying to, get their man or try to look cute for their man or whatever, and that's where she comes from, and she has like 8 just by lower half, it will also make sense mythologically if have my mythology correct. But yeah. So anyways, back to the story, as we have a story like saying some very gentle sylph at Balaam as Balaam like covers him like this, but could we cover him? No, there seems to have just been like a quick little distraction because Balaam just seems like a bit trying to move. As Balaam's like, "Oh no!" As the Toyo immediately like jumps away and starts to run around away. As they get where a toy is currently running through, it's like hee. I guess I'm out of time, but I should bring at least one thing home. As he's fixing, licking his lips, which is surprising because there's no blood on there to lick off of. As then we have for the final page of the chapter, we have Atori, a picture of Iruma as Atori is in his demonic, lustful face as he's saying, Iruma-chan, where are you? As he's going there, as then we have Iruma. I'm not sure if he's hearing that or if his danger sense is like going active as he's walking there, as he seems to be holding something by the looks of things, as we see Vine, Cosell, Jess, and Caligo all being there ahead of him, as the narration ends with the hands of evil are drawing near. Which, yeah, I mean, 6 fucking arms are coming to you. So yeah. So this chapter was a very simple action-packed chapter, nothing more to speak of. There's nothing really to add or to take away. But also that was a pretty decent. But so it was a pretty decent chapter, a pretty normal one. Now this does make me wonder how this is gonna go because with Caligo there, I feel like this could lead into a battle between Atori and Caligo. Well, I mean there are other ones as well, but Caligo but he's gonna be the main force right now. So I am curious on that front. Although I could also see this leading to a kind of referencing the Walter Park with the Shida and Irma meeting where we have like a toy going there for Irma, but then to take him away is then Yoshida shows up, grabs his hand, and scares him away or beats the shit out of him. I don't know. It seems very clear that Shida is stronger than Toy, or at least that's the implication that Shida is stronger than Toy. So we'll see where this goes. So yeah. Now, as for which one's gonna go, I have no idea. I could see either one or two. It could also be on a different teacher showing up and helping as well. I mean, there should be a bunch of teachers going around, and I don't see why Balaam's orders wouldn't be oh shit like telling the border patrol there's an internet enemy is approaching, we need to back up, and I mean it'd be like every teacher, a toy is currently at large, he's attacking the students mindlessly, quickly capture him, that's our top priority, protect the students, stop with the fucking game, no one cares anymore. So yeah, I'm curious on that front. Which also does make me wonder how Shida is gonna come into play. Will she be in trouble? Will she be investigated? Like, I'm sure she's gonna be investigated, but I'm curious on how much she'll be, because I'm pretty sure that all of them, that I feel like Shida will stay, because it would be kind of weird that we immediately get introduced to this concept of the Six Fingers being in the organization in Babylast, but then but then both of them get find out like immediately the next arc with the teachers. I mean, granted, you could do the whole memory eraser thing that the first finger has, but I feel like that would just be a little like a little cop out, personally. But we'll see. I'm expecting a toy to run away and escape, or if he does get captured, someone's gonna release him. While Shida stays there, and she more like it just has to like be double the more careful so she doesn't get in trouble. No, that's my money on it, but I could easily be wrong on that front. So, anyways, I hope you guys like this review. I hope you leave your thoughts on this chapter in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos in the future. And with that said, I cannot wait to see all of you mortals next time. Goodbye.